What is happening, everyone? How's your Friday? And for some of us, yes, we are history people. The majority of us are history people. Zuvide coming to us from the future. Rumen, aka Rumbada, coming to us also from the future. I am Storm of Iron, and I am back again on my Friday. I am not coming to you from the future. I am coming to you 6:18 p.m. And yes. So we're here. We're back again. And we've got galaxies far, far away. Tough SOB, hello, how are you? How are things? So here's the interesting thing. We've got like 2 contracts left. We have a grand total of 2 contracts. We have the broken pipes one, which we need 3 small pipes, which will be a total of 6 cargo, or 6 slots of cargo. So we can do 3 different trucks of cargo. But then, if we refer to our contract doodad thingamajigger here, so it's for the Rostov administration. So that's the only one we have left. Dialysis early this morning and a little burnt out. Well, tough SOB. I am glad that you are here. I am glad that you have made it through. And that you get to, I'm guessing, hang out, chill out, kick back, take it easy. Yes, 216, it is good to see you, man. Good to see you. We have Foley Flannel Friday. Mostly because I was thinking about it, and I'm like, what on earth am I going to name today's title of today's episode? Not that the title and the name of the episode really have anything to do with anything. It's just more like, hey, what's a goofy fun name to name something? So, because I had the flannel yesterday, I figured I would continue the theme and roll with Foley Flannel Friday today. So yes, it is a thing. Tough SOB. You doing good, man? A little bit burnt out, but are you relaxing? Are you able to kind of kick back and take it easy? Yes. You know, and likewise, 216. Likewise. Always good to see you, man. I do look forward to an early morning message that pops up at like 4 a.m. On my phone from you. Just some random thought or some random musing or something that you felt that you needed to share. Or even just your, you know, something having to do with work. So it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool to just, you know, have that happen. Let's see. There's this dude. Ooh, why don't we see if we can get that? Oh, and there's fuel over there too. Let's see what we can do with this guy. I mean, we'll start off. We'll try to do something. We'll make things happen. Right? Exactly. Usually play games, but today was a break and a TV day. That is a good thing. That is, sometimes you need that. I had plans for tomorrow. They were probably going to be driving like 2 hours up to New Hampshire for something else, but that's not happening now. So tomorrow I'm going to relax. Sunday might be a car show day, but it all depends on how I feel. That's about an hour away, and that is the Seacoast Cars and Coffee. Monkey Bum! That beast eats fuel for breakfast, lunch, and dinner all together all at once. You're not wrong, but it's a great truck. I love this truck. The Paystar 5600 is probably one of my most, you know, it's not as good as the Azov 73210, but I do like it. It's very burly. It's very robust, and it's capable and competent. And the fact that we have the loading crane on there is also super useful. The only thing I don't like, these snorkels, I really don't like those snorkels. Those snorkels, for whatever reason, kind of bother me. You know what else also bothers me? Now that I think about it, going to make a sandwich, you pull the ham and cheese out of the refrigerator, and you go looking for bread, and there is no bread to be found. And I was not about to make a ham and cheese, like, roll-up with just ham and cheese. But, like, you know what? This is silly. This is absolutely silly. I know! I know! It's a travesty. An absolute travesty. Anyad 1292. Thank you for the follow. Or is that Dana spelled backwards? I guess we may never know. Oops, that's a phone poll. Alright. So there is fuel down over here. I should actually fill this thing up, because this thing, like you said, Zuvide, is a beast that consumes. And this is the area that we had to go get the questionable container. Use a sock? A sock for ham and cheese? What are you talking about? Oh, that kind of sock. Dude, okay, so here's the thing. Around the holidays, Mick Foley will actually do a signing. I am late. What am I late to? I quit using bread tortillas now. That's not a bad idea. That's actually a really good idea. So Mick Foley will do signings of actual Mac the Punk! Dude! I just missed you, okay? Well, Vlad, I missed you too. Yeah, Vlad, we've got everybody here. Everybody's hanging out. Everybody's here. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Or at least I hope we're gonna have a good time. It is my intent to have a good time. So here's the thing. We need to pick up 3 of these. Everyone, I am doing fine, personally. I am doing quite well. Me personally, yes. It has been a week. It has certainly been a week. And it is nice that this week is over. And I am glad that it is over. And if any of you double dipping on the Moxie right now, so there's that. Distinctively different. Distinctively different. So yeah, we're here. We're hanging out. I'm really kind of bummed out because we've only got 2 real cheers. Anyad, or Dana spelled backwards. Moxie is a carbonated beverage. It is a it does it have caffeine? I don't know if it has caffeine. I think it has caffeine. Yes, it has caffeine. So, Moxie is kind of like a New England kind of beverage. It tastes really gross. Usually. Mostly. Almost always. But they have a festival. They have a Moxie festival that is up in Lisbon, Maine. Around, I think it's either June. It's right around the 4th of July weekend is what it is. And it has a hint of black licorice flavor. Not the most black licorice flavor, but somebody said that it was like, what the hell is that? I'm half drunk, working on getting all drunk. Well, don't let us stop you. So somebody said it's like Jägermeister. Or at least they said black licorice is like Jägermeister, but I don't know. Lisbon isn't that great a place, but it does have the Moxie Festival, so there is that. There is definitely an upside to at least some things. Also, let us lower the crane onto the bed of the truck. So I have multiple trucks. I only have 2 cranes. And they're not Fraser cranes either. This isn't, We're not psychologically diagnosing people here. Okay, you know what? Let's, do... Oh, what are we doing? Pack cargo. Boom. Okay. Cargo packed. So we're good there. Half trunk is a waste of money. I mean, to be fair. All right, so we have 2 more units of cargo. Mostly I think we're going to be able to get them from here. The only thing is, oh, we've got a windmill. We're going to check out a windmill. I like windmills. Actually, the really cool thing about windmills, and then you think about Holland, is the majority of the world's like bulbs, and I'm talking like plant bulbs, like flower plant bulbs and stuff, come from Holland. We'll be full drunk soon enough. Mac, I hope everything is going well with you, my friend. It is also good to see you. Also, Mac the Punk, Wayland will be live. Well, I think he said he'd be live this evening. I'm cold because I'm dog sitting at my sister's and she keeps the house freezing. Time to stock up on all of the blankets. All the blankets, monkey bum. Or a heated blanket. I have a heated blanket around here somewhere. I do not know where it went. So I stopped actually using a heated... Oh, God, I love this sun. I stopped aiming for blackout drunk, but not sure I have enough booze. Okay, then. I mean, that's something. So I used to use a heated blanket because my room got particularly cold. And I realize I say this when I don't even really put the storm window in, so I leave the screen in all year round because I don't like... my room only has 1 window, and I don't like putting an air conditioner in the window because then I can't put a fan in the window like over the summertime and stuff. Although this summer it's been particularly hot. That house gets damn cold in the winter. Yes, so here's the thing, J-Stu. J-Stu is right, but with the addition to the many electronic equipment components that are in here, and I need to get one of those, but I usually get way too hot and I'm sleeping, but now I need gloves. Yes, I have several pairs of wool fingerless gloves, mostly because I needed them for work, because I still had to type on a computer. It was shitty weather today, rain all day, and about 10 degrees Celsius. So that's pretty kind of chilly, I would imagine. So my room is typically cold, but with the addition of the 2 tarantula enclosures, their terrariums and such, they're constantly heated. So I've got a heat source that is the tarantula's cage. My laptop throws off heat because I can feel it right here. It's kicking heat out the side. My PlayStation is a little mini portable heater. My TV that I got in... I think I got this TV in February of this year. I never realized the amount of heat that this TV kicks off, and it is obnoxious, the amount of heat. Which is usually why I'm running a fan, even when it's not bad outside. Just to be able to circulate some air and everything is kind of a big deal. But yeah, this TV is like its own heater. The LED lights that are right in here, those kick off heat. So all of these electrical pieces that are around me, it's actually like having a space heater and not really having an open element for a space heater. Bro, my wife all year, Ohio air conditioning, in window and floor fan. She's trying to kill me. Well, I mean, did she recently take out a very large insurance policy upon you? That has to be asked. So, I mean, potentially there is something. But no, the in Holland, they have massive fields of like tulips and the hyacinth and all kinds of different bulb-based plants, and that's where they primarily grow. And there's fields and fields and fields and fields of them, and it's unbelievable. If you look at some pictures from Holland, it's so cool. It is so cool, man. And granted, you know, Zuvide, you're from the Netherlands there. I'm telling you things that you already know and experience every day. I have to have a cooling fan for my computer. It gets way too hot and starts acting weird. Yes, so, funny you say that. Once upon a time, I had one of the original Alienware laptops. And this is before they were purchased by Dell. They were just Alienware. And they were one of the first laptops with a replaceable and upgradable. We also grow corn and potatoes. That's pretty cool. Because I love my starches. I love my starches. I like corn on the cob, popcorn, potatoes. I am a fan of everything potato. So the original Alienware laptop that I spent altogether way too much money once upon a time, way back in the day, I used to play World of Warcraft on that back when it first came out. So this laptop actually got so hot, and it was still under the factory warranty, so it got so hot that it would always shut down or it would always blue screen. And they sent out a technician, and he replaced the heatsink, I think. And they actually replaced the heatsink on that thing several times and couldn't figure out why it continued to overheat. They never actually thought to increase the cooling capacity on that thing. I don't live at the flower part of the Netherlands, more the farmer's part, just regular. Okay. That's cool, though. I love those pictures, though. And I really like, we have around here, they'll do the corn mazes up in, you know, various areas. There's one that they do every year that's a corn maze that they have a different theme. And the last time I went there, it was a couple of years ago, and the theme was National Treasure. So they had the giant eye in the pyramid shape, like carved into the corn maze. So if you looked at it from above, it would look like the symbol from, you know, National Treasure. Nicolas Cage, National Treasure, very good movie, totally worth seeing. The second one, also good. Really, the entire supporting cast is good in that one. And I believe Sean Bean also still dies in that. So there is that. There is that. I used to own Asus RG G53 SW. The same Alienware was 1000. Yes. We're going to yes, J Stu, that is exactly that movie. That is precisely that movie. Okay, so actually, wait a minute. This is kind of weak. So I get here and all I have to do is drop off these 3 pipes to these 3 places. This is kind of lame. But you can also get that same Declaration of Independence in the gift shop, or so movies are leading me to believe. So that's a thing. Well, at least I'll be able to take some of the other trucks that I have over there. I use a Gigabyte Aorus laptop. So this one is, what the hell is this? I think it's an Acer. It's an Acer. Oh, I should probably also turn on my 4-wheel drive. We're not going to talk about that. It's an Acer Aspire, and I bought this laptop with the sole purpose of using it for my photography, using it to load my photos onto, to use the photo editing software, to be able to just... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this route. I'm going to go straight ahead. And maybe it's going to be more difficult. Maybe it's not going to be a good idea. But I'm going to go straight ahead. This was primarily for my photography, but it became my link to the outside world when last year at the end of March they sent us home from work for quite a while. So I started using this laptop for absolutely everything. And I knew I couldn't stream with it or anything like that, so I decided that the capture card was definitely the way to go. And that's kind of how I found myself in that particular situation. But I like this laptop. This laptop is actually a really good laptop. It's a decent enough laptop, and it does have what the hell is it? It's got an NVIDIA graphics card built into it. And I was able to actually upgrade the amount of RAM that this thing kind of chugs down. So instead of just like 8 gig of RAM, using an Acer now as well. Swift 3, a bit old, but it's doing its job. That's what counts. As long as it does its job, that is what counts. Other than my 1995 IBM Aptiva and the 2 laptops I've owned, every PC after the 95 I've built myself. Yes. So, the last PC that I actually built before I spec'd one out and just ordered the damn thing, because it was actually, there were so many deals that it was like, Mirror Flexin', I've arrived, muted and lurking, but I'm here. Mirror Flexing, it is good to see you, and if you are muted, we will do this. So we will let you know that your presence is appreciative. Appreciation. Yes, words. Words. Okay, so this is totally random, but the volcano in the Canary Islands is still spewing lava, and it's been 13 days. You know, I heard something about that, and I haven't actually looked at any of the pictures of all that stuff. Oops. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, the Earth and its core, there's always magma flowing beneath the crust. And it's just geology, you know, the tectonic plates, the way stuff moves and shifts and everything around like that. The San Andreas Fault line that runs through California. Almost. And yet, almost. Very sad for the people over there. Google's Volcano Live, and there are many live feeds. Yes, that's wild. It is very wild. So, it's funny you mention that, because I actually watched Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones the other night. I don't know why I watched it. I just decided to put it on in the background because I was trying to do several different things at once, and it really didn't accomplish much of anything other than Volcano is the poor man's Dante's Peak. So Tommy Lee Jones is here, Pierce Brosnan way up here, and Pierce Brosnan drove a Chevy Suburban. Square body Chevy Suburban. So that is why he was able to drive through molten lava and not get stuck. I love B disaster movies. Well, the thing about it is, they're not B disaster movies. They're like big budget disaster movies that we watch and then we're like, yeah, that was a really crappy movie that they spent way too much money on making. But I like it anyways. I enjoy it anyways. Also, my stomach just growled. Comments are delayed by like 10-15 seconds. Or maybe just my stream. And yet, I think it may be your stream, because I think everybody else is still... Is everybody else experiencing stuff kind of up to date? Or do we have any significant delays going on there? And you're so not wrong. I know. I love bad movies, though. I love goofy bad movies. So, we were discussing vampire movies the other night. And yet, are you on Wi-Fi? Are you on mobile? What do you get going on there? Alright, so we have delivered pipes to there. Now let us recover the truck. Global map. Antonovsky. We're still dealing with the level 1 solar storm, so things were a bit weird. I had no idea we even had one of those. How did they not trigger every volcano and rupture every tectonic plate on Earth in that movie, The Core? Sylvan Ryan. Very good question. I don't have the answer to that one. Mostly, I just want to say it's got to do with, like, the speed of plot. Because if there's, like, positive displacement of stuff like that, I mean... So we've got the Tatra Phoenix over there. We've got the Caterpillar right here. So the Caterpillar... we can move over... So there's one right there and there's one right there. I think the Voron Grad has the crane. Let's do this. Let's move over there. You can change in the settings in your right top to less delay. He didn't drive his Suburban through open lava. He drove the Forest Ranger pickup truck through lava. He drove his Suburban through the river and got stuck till the car hit. Okay, tough SOB. I am glad that you actually had that bit of information on tap, because you are awesome now. We're going to restart the core, but also we will trigger the worst volcanic disaster in planet Earth's long... Yes. And go into a volcano. Yes. Yes, the ash will go into the sky, block out the sun, and we will have, you know, like very, very similar to the, what is it, the nuclear winter, basically. You own the movie on VHS. That is awesome. That is so awesome. All right. So, we're probably going to have to use the Hatteran because it's got the fuel. So which way do we want to go? I mean, I guess I could kind of cut across and then loop down. Or do I want to loop down and across this way? Tell you what, because we don't have... Because we're not towing or hauling anything. We'll live dangerously. We'll live dangerously. Tracking lines. Alright. Let's make this work. Oops. Fast. So we're gonna cut over by the pond that we typically cut around through. When we were hauling lumber. So let's see how far we can make it with this truck. Your mouth hurts so bad? Dude, what did you do? Oh, didn't you have some dental thing that you were doing? Or did you try to eat that ice cream way too fast again? What have I told you, Vlad, about eating that much ice cream way too fast? Your jaw does not unhinge like a reptile. Just VHS problems. Maybe you had a VCR with auto-tracking adjust. Fancy. Yes. Yes, Sylvan Ryan. Good lord, it burns. Habanero-soaked pickles. Why are you having habanero-soaked pickles? Other than for the halibut. Let's go. Vlad, what, dude. Why are you doing that? So, how about fucking around this way? Because maybe I'm pregnant, I was craving them, so I ate them, and I regret my life. Of course. Of course. As always. Well, I mean, is he gonna be a little soccer player? Just don't eat the entire giant-sized bag of Sour Patch Kids in one sitting. Sylvan Ryan, it's funny you mention that. I do have the remainder of a bag of Sour Patch Kids that are over somewhere. Yeah, Vlad, you made the mistake there, buddy. You most assuredly made the mistake. Also, hold on. So, now, okay. Sylvan Ryan, because you've mentioned it, hold on. Now I'm gonna get them. Hold on, time out. Okay. That's future use problem. Yes, you are correct. So, we've still got some gummy bears left. Okay? And actually... Oh, that's okay. I'll run out of gas, it's fine. And we've got... Sour Patch Kids! You guys are too worried about stuff like that. See... I'm not worried about stuff like that because I'm the idiot behind the wheel going, I'm not going to worry about stuff like that. And then I go, why the hell did I run out of gas? Because I'm an idiot. So, it idles. It's fine. I'm not worried. Haribo gummy bears are the best in the world. Yes, they are. Yes, they most absolutely are. So, we were actually having this discussion on Waylon's stream the other night. And... It was the general consensus that, in fact, Haribo gummy bears were the best. So, it's... okay, Rambada. It is effectively because I've had way too many snacks that I had purchased for my weekend up in the White Mountains. Hell, I've still got... Okay, and you're gonna laugh your asses off at this one. I've still got Yassicorn hot chocolate. Okay? And it's really called Yassicorn. You can always start a refueling rescue mission. Yes, yes indeed. So, Anyad, or Dana spelled backwards, you've missed out on some of the more unique aspects of this particular channel. Things happen. Things most assuredly happen. They most assuredly happen because maybe I picked the wrong truck for the wrong job. Maybe I intentionally picked the wrong truck for the wrong job. And we make things intentionally difficult. Haribo peaches are the best, or the banana... Ooh, that's a good point. You know, now I'm going to have to go back to the supermarket. And yes, I've got piles of food here already. Like, I still have the mint... mint Oreos, not the most intelligent of idea. Relic was 100% right when he said toothpaste Oreos. And they are legitimate toothpaste Oreos. It really does taste like toothpaste. I don't know why, but it's got like... So you go into it and you're eating it at the time, and you're like, this isn't really toothpastey. That's fine. But then after the fact, you're like, wait a minute, why does it feel like I've just brushed my teeth? But then, to offset those, Marky Sharky. Hello! What is good? How is everything? I hope you are well. Whether you're coming in to us at today, tomorrow, this morning, yesterday morning, tomorrow morning, or brunch, how's it going? Also, let's see. You know, I probably took a wrong... No, I didn't take a wrong turn. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. Which is on a road to nowhere. What theme song was A Road to Nowhere for a movie? I remember that. I don't know which movie it was. Okay, so here we are. This is the intersection we want. We'll stop there because that is the intersection we want to go over here to little island town, and then we've also got this one right here. How do I only have 15 liters of fuel? I had like 40 liters of fuel when I was parked over here at the service station. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to here to Ye Olden Vorongrad, the Vorongrad, and we're going to take this guy and we're gonna drive him over here. So we're gonna use the Vorongrad. We're gonna come scoop the small pipes up here, dump it on this truck right here. Then we're gonna go drive the Vorongrad over here to grab these pipes. This is the idea. This is the idea. Anyad, or Dana spelled backwards. Yes, why thank you. That is kind of the sort of thing that we go for here. There's a lot of weird. There's a lot of just kicking back. We're here to have fun. We're here to kick back, have fun, not take anything very seriously, and just enjoy time. Because that's what we're going to do. And I am glad that you actually found us, because this is our little corner of the internet. All right. So I thought that was actually going to be something usable right there, but it isn't. That didn't turn into a facility where we could get supplies or fuel or anything like that. So we have no fuel station on this map. Speaking of fuel stations, I'm kind of eyeballing those. Keep it rolling? Absolutely. And yet, and you can go ahead and tell your friends about us, because we're here all day. Or, well, we're here for a little bit during the day. Also, for those of you who are new to the channel, there are fuel tanks that are kind of all over the place. Did you see the new Halloween movie trailer? You know, I've been waiting because I may see it in the movie theaters, so I'm kind of holding off. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it yet. I try not to get super excited about movie trailers because it's always sometimes a little bit of a letdown, or if the best part of the movie trailer is in, or the best part of the movie is in the trailer, then it's like, so big internet, so little corner, and I found it. I gotta get a lottery ticket. So much luck. Yes. Yes, indeed. This is like the bingo of, You've said bingo of internet lotteries. I don't know what you're doing in a bingo hall, in an old folks' home, but you know what? They want you there and they like you there, and you can hang out. You can play bingo with them. Gonna go visit Meemaw or somebody else's Meemaw. Like, you don't even have to be there visiting one of your own relatives. Just go and hang out. Go and hang out and visit some folks in an old folks' home. And I guarantee you, if you volunteer for something like that, they will be eternally grateful. Because there is nothing worse than that. Being stuck there, unable to leave, without your family and stuff like that. So, think about that. All right. Which way we going? Nope. I missed it. That's what I did. Iggy 8765. As in like Iggy Azalea, Iggy Pop, Iggy Wanna. Iggy Wanna. Okay. No, that's not a thing. That's just a butchered spelling or a pronunciation of an iguana. Which I used to own an iguana once upon a time. And way back in the day, my folks owned several iguanas. And because of the substrate that they used, they get like impacted colons or something. And this is before you really knew what you were supposed to use to put for the bedding of an iguana tank or terrarium. But my oh my, you want to talk about a lizard that creates a very large post-dinner present? But Iggy, what is good? How is everything? I hope I did not scare you away with my ridiculous tomfoolery and complete and utter, side note story that really had nothing to do about nothing. And, yeah, what's happening? I probably read into people's names a little bit too much, is most likely what I do. Chances are it's definitely a thing. I definitely read into it a little bit too much. Oh, we have a Tatra Phoenix, so that has the fuel only. That's right. And I'm over here. That's fine, though. That's fine. Because this truck is capable enough, if we want. No, 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 no! Oh, yeah. Oh, the ninja winch. The ninja winch. We good. I have a streamer that can't say my name. He continues to say Sylvian, when your name is obviously Sylvan. Like a woodland elf, perhaps? Sylvan. Although there was a television, or like an electronics company, Sylvania, who also makes light bulbs and stuff like that, too. All good. Nice save. Thank you very much. Stop flexing. No, it's completely accidental. This is not intentional whatsoever. This is just the purest form of butchery that I can manage here. Let's see. So you know what? I can. You know what? No. Let's take the long route. Let's take the long route over this way because we want to go to the furthest away first, and then we'll go this way. And thank you, Iggy. Thank you very much for not getting too weirded out by just a complete and utter, divergence of intelligent conversation to speculation about lizards. I love the Vorongrad. Mostly, I love the Vorongrad's paint scheme because this giant crow is awesome. And I'm really, Zuvite, I'm really not trying to flex like that or anything, Spider-Storm does whatever Spider-Storm do. Yes, I do. And except it isn't with like 2 web slingers, it's only with 1 web slinger, and it's a winch on the front of the truck. No, actually, no, not just on the front of the truck. It's like all around the truck. And it doesn't go to the thing that we want it to go to. Typically, it ninja winches to the most tiniest, smallest pile of brush that we can attach to. I know, but I always fail with the ninja winch. We never fail to fail. That is a line from Roadkill. And I think that was in reference to the Rotson, actually. I like the Rotson. And I really hope that they do more with that thing. The Rotson had... Wait, didn't they finally put the Mustang, the 5-liter in that, didn't they? I want to say. And then they turboed it with the big junkyard turbo out of something. This way. So yeah, I like the Raven on the custom paint skin for this thing. What gets me is that the winches are driven off the battery, so the winch not being operable with the engine off in this game is poppycock. Sylvan Ryan, the fact that you use the word poppycock is brilliant, and I give you serious amounts of kudos for that. But you are right. A winch is driven off of electric power, unless it's a hydraulic winch, but we don't have hydraulic winches. These trucks use electric winches, and most vehicles have electric winches, and it's driven off of battery power. So if your truck is dead, you still have a battery-operated winch. Oh, hey, it's a windmill. Go check out this windmill. The fact that you actually have to choose. Zubide slapped a flex sticker. Flex! You are flexing, good sir. Mountain Lion. Mountain Lion. What's going on, dude? For some reason, that flex sticker is like way the hell up there. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something. Overlay. Widgets. Widgets. Let's move the... Oop. Oop. What did I do? Okay. Sound alerts. Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that should work a little bit better now. I had the thing, like, mislined up. Try 1K for gold finish. 3K is outrageous. Oh. Oh. Well, see, that's the thing. VT Outlaw. That is the thing, because we don't want people spamming that, my friend. So, tell you what. Let's, do this. Oh, crap. And Relic heard you. So, mind you, this is the Goldfish Redemption. So, guys, that's why that's so expensive. You can... No, you can't. No, you can't. Before you start spamming the button... Crap, where do I have to go? Oh, this way. So... So... Oh, okay. Oh, crap. So... That is Goldfish Redemption. That is taking a shot of goldfish. I'm not going to spam it. No, okay. So, there is a limit to how many times per stream that thing can go. I won't tell you what that limit is. God damn it! Oh. They're all over. It's good I got multiple beverages. So yes, as I was saying, the goldfish redemption is a shot of goldfish right out of the carton. So yes, indeed. Ugh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Woo. All right. So Anyad, aren't you glad you found this channel now? Also, Mountain Lion, so good to see you, dude. It's just your homies making sure you're eating. Well, thank you, Relic. I do appreciate that. Oh, I've got water, too. I should probably be washing down the goldfish with water and not Moxie. Because that doesn't exactly taste the best. Or at least that, that combination of flavors does not taste the best. We'll put it that way. So, carrying on. As I now have to scrape this stuff out of my teeth. Because that was actually, a decent amount of goldfish. Oh, that's a rock. Alright, so let's kind of... Oh. And this is why I like the Volron Grad. This is a great truck. The truck is so awesome. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you're still glad. All right. Glad to be able to catch your stream again today. Always so entertaining. Mountain Lion, I'm glad. I'm glad and I'm happy that at least somebody finds it entertaining. So I appreciate that. That is awesome of you to say. Because you know what? I'm here just to have fun. Having fun, getting drunk, and yes. I mean, you guys can get drunk. I'm not gonna get drunk. So that's at least, that's one thing that we don't do here. Or at least, I don't do here. But that's fine. You guys can get sauced all you like. And restore crane. No, why do we... Oh, no, you know what? That's fine. Because I actually need to transport these pipes to the caterpillar. Right. Let's do this. Let's, because I have an idea. Or at least some kind of idea. You need to drive for us? Drive what? What am I driving? What, also, you know, depending on how things go this evening, we haven't explored truck darts in a long time. And we are just kind of spinning. But you know what? We'll release the winch there. Let's try to back up this way. There we go. Up and over. Egads. Ah, but we got this. We totally got it. Totally got it. Yeah, we got it. Alcoholism in my family, so I've abstained from drink all my life. Interesting, Sylvan Ryan. Very interesting. I've just never drank. And it's been one of those things where it was strange for people early on, but it's like, I'm cool with it. I have no issues. It's just something that I've never done. And I've never really had the desire to, I suppose. Way. So let's go here. Let's loop around and put this cargo on the other truck. Then let's bring the Tatterin over. And I figure, Sylvan Ryan, I do enough kind of ridiculous things without alcohol that, yeah, I'm good without it. I'm definitely good without it. And then I can remember all the dumb stuff that I do. More run rad. All right, I've got a delivery for you, Mr. Caterpillar. Let's try to get to some kind of level ground so that we may deliver these pipes. So we're going to put the pipes on the back of the truck that does not have the crane, and then go back for the other ones. Imagine how it is with alcohol. Don't do that. Yes. I am going to avoid doing that, Zoop. I will avoid doing that, absolutely. I have way too good of a time doing this without anything like that. So, I mean, oh, wait, crap, we did something that we need to unpack the cargo. Then to that. This. Lift. And lift and lower. So remember, lift with your knees, not with your back. Or crane. Change truck to that truck. Pack the cargo so we got it. And now, let's bring the Tetra Phoenix. So the Phoenix has all our fuel. But here's our fuel truck that, for some reason, I don't even know why this thing's out here. We were just out here for some reason or another. And, I mean, reasons. So. We got this. Well, at least I think we got this. I do like this Tatra for a fuel truck more than I like any of the other Tatras. And I also really like the Tatra fuel body. It's really cool looking. Now, the name of the game here is, well, we're not going to play Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence. That's a Ren and Stimpy game. So we're going to try to get this thing over to the Caterpillar. We're going to fill the Caterpillar up, and then we're going to use the Caterpillar to transport the small pipes to one of those locations. I am continuously impressed at how sure-footed this particular truck is, and specifically this one. It just doesn't have the greatest ground clearance. Yep. And there we go. The mountain goat of trucks. All right. Oh, headlights, yeah. That too. Headlights are also useful. Also, I've been the person to bring all my wasted and high friends to the places to get more, so I have been far more useful without than with. You know what? It's interesting you say that, Sylvan Ryan. I've always found myself as the dedicated driver, and I have no problem with that. I rather enjoy being the one who is capable of not even so much drunk people wrangling as much as I can enjoy myself, and I can bring them to wherever they need to go. And I've got one particular coworker who I will bring back and forth to wherever it is he needs to go. Guy works hard enough. So if he wants to have a couple drinks at the end of the night, I ain't gonna stop him. And if he needs a ride home, more than happy to do it. So no problem doing stuff like that. And it's just, it's good karma, you know? If you believe in that sort of thing. But mostly being able to just help people out is where it's at. And the greatest thing too, so here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing about being the sober guy, giving people rides and stuff like that. Oh, you give me a ride home, I'll buy you dinner. My dinner is less expensive overall than the amount of money used on the consumption of alcohol, which I always get a kick out of. Always get a kick out of. So it's like, regardless of what I get, I'm the cheap date. I'm the cheap date, and everybody else is like, oh, well, the bill's this much. What happened? You guys were drinking. That's what happened. Oh, man. All right. So, as long as we don't flop over on our side, people would always ask me to join them, and I would simply say, who's going to take you to get more? Oh, yeah, right. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Dinner, gas, and laughs, total win. Exactly. Relic, you have it down 100%. All right, refuel from the Tatra fuel carrier. Why did I top off the Phoenix? I don't know. We want to top off the Caterpillar, and we want to top off the War on Grad. Then let's kind of pull this bad boy up and out of the way. Change truck. So we want to go Caterpillar, so we're going to transport this stuff back to the factory grounds. The horn's okay. It's nothing great. I really like both Caterpillars. Even though they have the weirdest suspension system in the back of these trucks, I really, really do like the Caterpillar trucks. And they bounce like crazy, which is also kind of fun. All right. Factory grounds. Alrighty. Dinner, gas, and laughs. Relic, you are 100% completely correct with that. Gotta go to sleep. Have a good night and a great stream. Zuvide, as always, my friend, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. I do hope that you have a great rest of your evening. And this is your Saturday, so I hope your weekend is also equally fantastic. So be good. Be good. Make some video calls, smile a lot, and have a good time. Awesome, my friend. Continue to be awesome. So why don't we go bring this one to the right bank? Whereas this one is the... So there's no left bank, there's just right bank. Okay, I see how it goes. That's fine. So we were discussing disaster movies. Or, well, not so much disaster movies, but Volcano, Dante's Peak, The Core. There is a lot of disaster movies out there. Does anybody have any particular disaster movies that they actually enjoy watching? As weird as it is to say, I enjoy watching disaster movies. And I wouldn't exactly count The Day the Earth Stood Still as a disaster movie. But let's head that off right at the pass. Because that's sci-fi, that's aliens. And you get the remake of that with Keanu Reeves anyway, so... ...2012 is one of my favorite... I like 20... Wow, you guys with 2012. Look at that. Who was in that again? That was, That was... Day After Tomorrow. Okay, I'm thinking of Day After Tomorrow. That's the one that pops into my head. John Cusack, Amanda Peet, Morgan Lilly, Woody Harrelson, Sandy Newton, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Beatrice Rosen. Yeah, there's a lot of people in that one. Day After Tomorrow is good. But I don't know. I still like Dante's Peak. Dante's Peak with Pierce Brosnan, that's a quality movie right there. And I'm pretty sure I actually saw that one in the movie theater too. Oddly enough. I've seen... Once upon a time, I used to go to the movies constantly. I mean, constantly. And I sort of feel bad about not going to the movies nearly as much. But the movie theater experience has realistically changed very little in years past. Like, you still buy your ticket and you go sit in a seat. So now maybe your movie theater is upgraded slightly so you have assigned seating. Even better, you don't have to worry about getting to a movie a half hour ahead and not getting a good seat. What was it? It was the Blair Witch Project. I saw the Blair Witch Project in the movies, and we got there later, and we were all the way down front, off to the left, so we were looking up at the movie like... We were looking up like this. That was rough. A hostile puma. Mr. Puma. Coming to us live. Or he could be an incorporeal being manipulating the electromagnetic waves as to sound the Viking war horn. He could perhaps be a Droger. A mythological being. I reserve my seat and show up after the movie previews now. Isn't that cool, though? Isn't that so cool? And we have a raid from one Mr. District B13. Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. So District B13 is another awesome SnowRunner player. He is a hard mode SnowRunner player. What is good? We're here. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're talking about disaster movies right now, District. We were just discussing the finer points of disaster movies. And if you want to go check out a really great SnowRunner player, go check out District. He does all hard mode. All hard mode. So that's all that stuff. Michaela Croy. Hello, and how are you? It is very nice to see you. I hope you are doing fantastic. My driver has fallen asleep behind the wheel. That's right, buddy, wake up. Also, because I am not a hard mode player, I am going to take the time, and I'm going to move it forward just a little bit, because this game is too good looking to just simply wander around in the darkness and illuminate the road by headlights. As much as I like doing that, this game, this map in particular, the Dawn region, I love the Dawn region and the color of the trees. It's like we're in a perpetual state of autumn through here. And District, you are more than welcome, my friend. I hope your stream went fantastic. I hope everything worked out to satisfaction. We are in the process of slowly whittling away. I love this truck, too. I really love this truck. The Caterpillar, the CT-681, is just a really great-looking truck. Oh! Michaela Croy, thank you so much for the follow. It did, and it was very good as well. So, here's the thing. I have this one last pipe section to deliver. And then, what happens is... so this is the one for Rostov administration, for delivering the broken pipes. So we have one last piece of pipe, which we've already got loaded up on the truck, and we have to bring it to Podinskoye village here. So that finishes that. Which then allows us to do the final contract. So that is locked behind broken pipes. And we need to deliver to the boiler building 2 metal rolls. I have no idea where these metal rolls are going to be. Oh, apparently they're right here. They're at the pier. Okay, that's fine. And then we have to deliver to the boiler building 1 industrial boiler. So that's the boiler building right there. I kind of don't know how we're gonna... Okay, no, we can get in there. That's fine. Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done, which is unfortunate because I am having such a brilliantly good time. And I think, according to the Focus Forum post I saw yesterday, we're looking at middle of October. So middle of October... Wait, we're in October. Oh, let me readjust that. Was it mid-November or mid-October? Because I was like, wait a minute. So I think it is... Yeah, I'm looking forward to more DLC. And I know that this particular region was significantly smaller than a lot of the other DLC, but it was also done in such a way that... it was more like a puzzle. More like a puzzle. Alright, so let's go to the Vorongrad and take the Vorongrad and roll this guy through. That's right. That's right. October is the patch. And I'm really, really, really hoping that we are actually going to get... All-time favorite movie is Twister with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt and Philip Seymour Hoffman and Carrie Elves. That is a great movie. That is a movie loaded to the gills with wonderful, fantastic actors and actresses. And the Jeep J10 pickup truck, like the early 80s J10. I love those trucks. And the color on that truck is cool. The yellow, the bright yellow with the white stripes, or blue stripes. That was a really cool looking truck. The squared off nose and headlights. And the, what the hell is it? Yes, there is definitely some weird bugs that have taken place in this. But, yeah, with the yellow with the blue stripes. And, man, that was such a good movie. That was such a fun movie. Fun movie. And that one's on periodically, and I love watching that movie. I'm so excited for the new season. Yes, you have Trackmania coming to you. So Puma, our resident Puma, is a hardcore Trackmania player who has courted the attention of quite a few big name Trackmania players, moderators, you know, people on the up and up. And yeah, well, our good friend Puma is ready and waiting. Ooh, these smell good too. Smell good. That's a green one. You can't see him. You can't see him. He's invisible. Oh, that's good. They're very tart. Very tart. Trackmania? And you only have an 80 IQ. I don't know, man. I think yours is actually slightly higher. That's at least my guess anyways. So, for our good friend Puma here, if you are interested in the game of Trackmania, but see, here's the thing. This is Puma playing SnowRunner. Puma got himself... Oh! He's showing off the socks in this clip. Puma's got a thing about socks. Puma has a thing about socks. And... I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I love that clip. And I love how emphatic you were about the fact that you were not wearing your socks up by your kneecaps. And you were all like, I have short socks on today. I have short socks. Oh my god, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, it hurts. Disrespecting or being awesome? I'm sorry. So if you guys like Trackmania, which is to say it's another racing game. It is a much faster racing game than SnowRunner. SnowRunner is not a racing game. SnowRunner is a game of inches. Even though we may think of it as a game of getting to point A to point B, there's a local guy selling an 87 S10 Sport with 383 stroker, TH350, vet wheels, custom painted with a hella nice interior. It's a pretty nice show and go vehicle. He wants $15K. Massey, it's all about the perspective. You are correct. 100%. All about the perspective. So, Super Goat, how many miles? Major Nuts! What is happening? How is everything? What is going on? I am going to cross this little section right here to retrieve my pipes. That is what I'm going to do. I got a truck so buried in the woods that I had to use a mod truck with a giant crane to extract it from the birches. Birches or branches? 55K on the motor. Professionally built, blueprinted, balanced, the whole 9 yards. Good, thanks. Hope you... I am good. So, it is Friday. It has been a very long week this week. It has been a very, very long week. But it is Friday. All of my plans that... Well, most of my plans that were this weekend have kind of gone up in vapor. So, I'm still up in the air about hitting the Cars and Coffee that's on Sunday. I'm tempted, but I'm not sold 100%. So, I may require some coaxing as to wanting to go to the Cars and Coffee that's on Sunday. As they do, yeah, absolutely. Well, with VT Outlaw, with the price of vehicles today, though, vehicle prices are so out of control, but that's not a bad price, depending on the shape of the body and the interior and everything else. I mean, if it's a really clean vehicle, and how much horsepower is the 383 putting down? And is there anything done to the suspension? Like how much stuff has been done to the truck? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Yeah, it made Storm have a giggle. Thank you, Puma. I feel like that is a bad price, though. I don't know. That's a tough call. Depending on the supporting mods of the truck, I would say that 15K. Maybe if it was a numbers matching truck, not S10 with numbers matching, wouldn't get you anything, because it's still at the end of the day a V6 pickup truck. Pack cargo, restore crane, motor, trans, rear wheels, Brembo brakes, and exhaust. That's all I know. If it's really clean, if it's like a car that you're a truck that you could roll up to a car show and actually get some attention. Well, an S10 with a V8 in it, yeah. Loader. All right, we're going back this way. So let's turn around. Let's head back the other way. Let's try not to dump the cargo in the river as we typically are wont to do. We have that penchant for doing so. I believe this is the direction that we're going, only because that is the signpost there. Well, no, see, S10s never came with a factory V8 option. He's saying that it does have a 383, which is a stroker motor. That's a Chevy 350 bored 30 over with a stroker crank. So that's what gets you the 383. It's a legit show vehicle. He takes it out to a lot. Okay. If it is a legitimate show vehicle, like trophy-winning truck, 15K all day long. My buddy bought a 383 and dropped it into his 71 Camaro, which I think, besides a 427 or LT4, yeah. I don't know. I'm still a huge LS fan. I am an LS fan. Being a Chevy guy, still an LS fan. But there is also love for the big block, because I did have a big block in my 1990 454 LS, or SS, excuse me. That was a fun truck, and that was still ridiculously hilarious to drive that thing around. Yes, VT Outlaw. That one does have a 383 stroker motor. The only unfortunate thing about that motor is he decided to put a gear drive instead of a timing chain setup. And he thought to himself, hey, this sounds really, really cool. I'm really going to like driving it around making this noise. 1 month later, he was like, oh my god, why did I put gear drive in the timing gears? Just again goes to show that the U.S. can't get horsepower out of their engine. Well, I mean, you want horsepower out of the engine, send me. Yes, please do. Please do. If you want horsepower out of the engine, Massey, just go to the boneyard, pull a 4.8 liter out of a 2003 Chevy pickup truck, put a couple of Chinese turbos on that bad boy, and you will see some horsepower to make your eyes bend into another dimension. It may not have longevity, but you know what? It'll do its job. It's much like what the hell was that? That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yeah, so VT Outlaw, that Camaro does have a 383 stroker, and it's a beautiful engine. He did all the paint work on that thing. All the paint work on the engine pieces and the brackets and all of that stuff. That's a great-looking car. That's an awesome car. Well, I mean, you're already using forced induction with, an eBay turbo. And an eBay turbo you can get for like $100. It is the most ridiculous thing. You take the exhaust manifolds, you flip them upside down so the exhaust ports are both up and to the front, mount the turbo, mount the downpipe, mount the thingamajigger there. Oh, it's an S10 Blazer. It's a two-door S10 Blazer. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's the factory interior. All right. Different center console. Oh, I see. He put a, what is that? That's a custom floor shifter right there. Steering wheel. Actually, that's really nice. I finished 351 in the U.S. last season. Puma. That is cool, man. That is really cool. So you've got the rear roll pan. You've got the... Oh, wow. That's actually some really nice paint job right there. That is some good paint work. The rear window's all painted over. Intentionally, mind you. That's a beautiful truck. I mean, I like it. Cowl hood. The exhaust system is a little bit weird, though. I will say that. The front is really nice. Was that an Edelbrock? That was always a goofy air cleaner setup. But I mean, it fits the space and it works. Engine bay isn't anything super, super fancy. But... is your... oh, it's got an electric fan, the big radiator. It was an AC vehicle. There's the catch can. No, it's not bad, man. That's actually not bad. I like it, personally. I love the color. That, the Hugger Orange is a really nice color. And that's like a quintessential Chevy color. So when you think of like a 69 Camaro and Hugger Orange with the black stripes, that is a great combination. Which I think that's really trying to go for right there. So... right. But the two-door Blazer, the S10 Blazer, that thing's probably two-wheel drive, too, still, I'd imagine. Which, I mean, it's a street vehicle, so why not? I had a 2001 S10 Extreme, and that had the 4.3-liter V6. It was backed up by the 4L60E transmission. Extended cab, so it had a decent wheelbase. It was indigo blue metallic, and it was the coolest little, like, sporty truck, and it was fun to drive. It had lowered factory suspension, so it was 2 inches lower than factory. Had the 16 by 8-inch wheels, the ZQ8 suspension. It was just a fun truck. It was a really nice truck to use. You could still use it like a pickup truck, and it would handle like a race car. I mean, you could certainly push it past its limits, not a problem. But it suffered from, not really suffered from, it was more along the lines of the Mazda Miata syndrome. So to actually really work a Mazda Miata, you have to know what you're doing. They're not very fast, so it's more about driver skill. The S10, it's got a 4.3-liter V6, which was like it was the go-to, just stuff it in whatever engine. So the big trucks had them, vans had them, S10s had them, and they still make a version of the 4.3-liter to this day. It's completely foreign in its architecture from those early 4.3-liter V6 engines, but they're pretty cool. They're just their workhorse engine. Nothing fancy or special to write home about. All right, so cargo management, unload, infrastructure restored, broken pipes. The water supply is restored. Great job. You've managed nicely, so here's what you're owed. Meanwhile, someone should consider installing a few beacons here for safety. Beacons for safety. Imagine that. So, what that does is it completes the Rostov administration. So now we're on to the last one, which is the Steel Phoenix. Steel Phoenix is activated. Seeing as how we're right here, why don't we take this truck and boot scoot boogie over to the pier and get ourselves some metal rolls. So yeah, let's do that. Or at least that's the idea. And it seems like a pretty good idea at the time. Double check one more thing here. We will pull this up. Let's see. All right. And away we go. Carrying on once again. This is probably the least friendly route in this map, I want to say. Also, I want to say I want some more Sour Patch Kids. I'm not going to lie. So 351 in the United States is incredible, Puma. What is the range? Do you have a range on rankings? Like, where'd you start? Is it out of a couple 100,000? Tens of thousands? Because 351 in the United States is actually really cool. That's very cool. And these are a lot more sour than the last bag that I had. Which actually, I shouldn't have swallowed that thing whole. The last bag I had, I was actually feeding some of them to my nephew. And for some reason, my 4-year-old nephew enjoys Sour Patch Kids. Don't know why. He's a little bit weird, and that's okay. I guess it's because he shares some of my DNA. Not like he's my nephew, so therefore my brother is related to me. You know the science. Most kids don't know what tastes good. So, speaking of which, it was going to be his 1-year birthday. Oh, I loved Warheads, man. Warheads were great. And then they had the other candy that was called, I think it was just called Fizz, and it was like in a strip, and it had like an orange one, a cherry one, and a grape one. So Warheads were pretty good. Warheads were actually really good. So my brother's kid, my nephew, was turning 1, and he was going to have a birthday party. And I remember one of my aunts asking me, well, what kind of cake does he like? Does he like vanilla or does he like chocolate? And I looked at her and I was like, are you kidding me? He's 1. He doesn't even know if poop tastes good or not. I mean, what the hell, people? You can't decide, or you can't tell that, like, a 1-year-old likes, you know, cake or pie. Loader, lemon drops, little box of lemon drops, and Alexander the Grape. Those were also very good. Very, very good. Mike and Ike's are also fantastic. Oh, man. That bag is a lot more sour than I remember the previous bag being. Although, I don't remember if I got the same size bag of... I don't know. I remember in my school years, we couldn't get enough sweet tarts. What size sweet tarts? Because sweet tarts were weird. You had the smaller rolls, and then you had like the big $50 size sweet tarts. Those things were so good. I love sweet tarts. Sweet tarts are Blood Goddess Miracle doesn't like what she is tasting. She throws it. Okay. I mean, that's viable. What are the smaller rolls? Smarties. So you're Loader, you're thinking Smarties. Sweet Tarts came in like they were nickel sized. They were nickel sized, and they were in like a rolled up paper tube, not the big ones. And I got them in boxes mostly. Okay. Pixie sticks were the currency of my early school years. Ooh, okay. So at the little convenience store, the 5 and 10, if you will, she will be 2 in 3 days. Oh, fantastic! That is awesome. Very cool, Blood Goddess. Very, very cool. So, pixie sticks. You had the traditional small paper tubes with pixie sticks. Yes, Loader. That is exactly where I'm going. The giant plastic tube pixie sticks, where you actually couldn't open them unless you had a pair of scissors to snip the end of the damn thing off. Okay, so now we've got our metal rolls. Let's head to the factory. We're going to deliver these to the boiler building. Perhaps Freddy Krueger is there, and he is watching us. So, the giant ones. I loved the purple. I loved the grape-flavored purple one. The grape-flavored one. And, you know, it was honestly, it's just like if you had put powdered Kool-Aid into a giant plastic tube. And then the pixie sticks that came in the damn chunk of... Yes, that is exactly what the relic... Those are the ones we're talking about. The plastic ones. And you're right, it was like the plastic that you would get a hula hoop made out of. Oh, man. So what was it? I was having the other day... nerds. I had those gummy, chewy nerds. And those were good. I love nerds. And then they made the regular size nerds, and then they had jumbo nerds. Jumbo nerds were great. That was just sand relic to keep your hooping sounding cool. Chase, what's happening, man? How are you, and how is everything? I hope you are doing well today. Hope everything is fantastic for you. I wish I could still do sugar. I love the giant spice jelly beans. I don't know. The spice-flavored jelly beans I really couldn't get behind. I like Jelly Belly jelly beans, and not like the weird flavor Jelly Belly jelly beans. And I know everybody's doing the challenge jelly beans. I don't think, no. I don't like that stuff. The spice ones, they're not bad, but those are more the ones that you had around like the holiday times, I think. I heard some not great news last night. COVID takes another one, but anyway, how's your day been, Storm? Chase, I am very sorry to hear that, my friend. I am really sorry to hear that, and that is unfortunate. I am doing okay. I am doing better based on the fact that it is currently Friday, that I am no longer going anywhere tomorrow. There is no convention to drive 2 hours to. Jelly beans, I get them once a year around Easter. They are oh, dude! Sylvan Ryan, the Starburst jelly beans. Those are so good. Starburst jelly beans are where it's at. Those things are fantastic. I love Starburst. I just don't like the fact that Starburst are all individually wrapped. I'm too lazy of a human being to really deal with individually wrapped candies. Because afterwards, you wind up with this pile of wrappers, and you're like, what the hell just happened? I feel like a terrible, disgusting sloth of a human being. Yes, exactly. Like pistachio nuts. Do they still make the wax pop bottles? You know what? Chances are they probably make them in a vintage candy selection somewhere. You can probably get those on Amazon. But you're right. Pistachio nuts. Yes, it's like an organic wrapper, but I don't want to have to deal with that many, like, things to throw away after the fact. Make it like a Snickers bar. Give me something like a Snickers bar where it's one wrapper and that is it. One wrapper, then we're done. Are there any repairable bridges in Amandra? My friend? No. No, there are not. Bottle caps were also really good. Bottle caps had some funky flavors to them, but bottle caps are really, really, really good. Bottle caps. You can still get a box of bottle caps. And yeah, Sylvan Ryan, I apologize in advance for the fact that Amandra does not have any repairable bridges, and all of that stuff you have to end up kind of dealing with and finding alternate routes around. Was it they had like root beer and orange and cherry? And their flavors never tasted like what they were supposed to taste like. Let's see. Let's try to get up on the railroad track, which may make it slightly easier. Man, now I want some bottle caps. Those are actually really, really good. I like bottle caps. Okay, let's try this. Up, and away we go. Okay, there we are. All right, up on the tracks. Now, this is the first half of this particular task. Remember when they had ones that tasted like real pop? They had Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, and Orange Crush. I don't recall that. Storm, I have to get going. Have a great stream. District, dude, thank you so much for the raid earlier. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for just chilling. And I certainly hope that the rest of your evening is fantastic. And you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Nope, not at all. I assumed it was just a time setting, but I'm guessing not. I'll be in 15 to try to work it out. And you know what? Have a great rest of your weekend, too. Because it's Friday, and you've got... I don't know what you're doing this weekend, but I hope it's awesome. Alright, so 1, 2. Okay, so this is the industrial boiler, and this sets up for the industrial boiler. Apparently we needed 2 steel rolls to build the rest of a warehouse. Interesting. Let's see. Does landslide in the mountains want 1 cargo container or 2? I think usually they're... Crap, wait a minute. Cargo containers. It may be 1. But it should let you know how many it's going to need. Alright, so now we need an industrial boiler. Where is this industrial boiler? Oh. The industrial boiler is right here. Okay. Let's see. Truck with crane is recommended. You don't say. So we need to move an industrial boiler to the factory. All right. Huh. Is that it looks like it looks to be cargo. So I have to, and it says that we need a or at least this one here. Industrial boiler. Truck with crane. So let's get a truck with a crane, and we need a trailer. So we're going to need a big trailer. I don't know what kind of trailer that we're going to actually need for this here boiler. Boiler building. Alright, so let's go here. You know, I wonder if it's fortuitous that the wide flatbed semi-trailer is right over there. Yeah, that's a good question. That is a very good question. So let's recover this guy. Go to the truck storage. Let's find out. Let's get a better idea. Get a better idea. Apparently it's Death Wish Coffee Golden Ticket Day. So we want... Let's get something that's actually capable of lifting things. No, not that. Not a Jeep. Definitely not a Jeep. Going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I should have just clicked over on the doodad. The boar, nope. Nope. Azov, nope. Bandit, nope. E813, no. The Tega. Come on now, where'd they go? I had like 5 of them. Where are they? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. So, the Zix 605R in a delightful shade of red. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's go take a look at the industrial boiler. I guess we can just kind of drive around to here, to the loading area. We're going to need the crane to load the industrial boiler anyways, but let's take a look and see how big this thing is. We'll figure it out. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Kind of depends on how big the thing is, too. Possibly. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll go down there. We'll take the truck down there. We'll take a look at it. We'll see. Take a look-see. We're gonna need this truck anyways to lift it, because it says we need a truck with a crane. And I haven't actually used a Zix for a long time. And I'm kind of okay with that, actually, because it's been sort of nice not having to rely on this truck to get basically everything done in this game. I don't like having to rely on just one truck because it takes away from the fun and the variety that we can experience, because we've got a garage full of trucks. We've got a garage full of trucks in all kinds of different configurations and flavors. So why am I going to want to just use one truck simply because it's the best? Don't want to do that. And totally didn't go the right way, but we will make do. We will make a way. So, on something, but that's alright. You just basically have to get the lip of this thing up and over. Like this. Or at least we're going to try to do this. It may not work. But we'll make it work. Try to save the really good truck to be the get-out-of-jail vehicle. Yeah, see, that's the thing. In Amor, there was too many areas that you absolutely had to use the Zix 605. Like, there was just not any other truck that could realistically compete with how well this thing did. Oops. Nope, nope, nope. Totally didn't work. Didn't work, didn't work. Well, perhaps I have an idea. We have kind of an idea. Little Miss Savage K, leader of the Numpty Squad. Oops. Well, that totally didn't work. Yeah, that absolutely didn't work. So, we'll call a mulligan on that one. We will absolutely call a mulligan. All right. The leader of the Numpty Squad. Numpty, Numpty, Numpty. Numpty, Numpty, Numpty. Doing pretty okay. Doing pretty okay. It is Friday. We are here. My weekend is possibly going to be fairly uneventful, so I don't have to worry about anything. Numpty Squad Argo. You need those t-shirts, you realize. You absolutely need to get those t-shirts going. Get yourself some graphic design action happening. And I don't know what would be representative of a Numpty. Like, I think of Humpty Dumpty. Like a cracked egg or something. That's all right, you got us. I think that would be kind of cool. Yes, you do, exactly. You've been working on something? Okay. That is very good to hear. I am excited for this. I'm also excited for this next handful of Sour Patch Kids. And there we go. We're going to have more Sour Patch Kids. Because they're really good. Sour Patch Kids. These are a lot. This one. These are a lot more sour than the last bag I had. Either they lose their sour with age, or these are like extra powerful for some reason. Whew. Oh, we're good. We are good. I'll give you a sneak peek when finished. Oh, fantastic. I am excited. I am legitimately excited. Color me excited. Actually, that reminds me of the band Living Color, who did Cult of Personality, which is a fantastic song, mind you. That was a wonderful classic. Or I guess you could consider it a classic now. Oh, yeah, because... Oh, that's neat. Stay out of the light, Zix 605. Don't go towards the light. Came on stream to a soury storm. Top of the morning. Rico. Top of the morning there to you, laddie. I hope you are doing fantastic. I can't do a sour sweets. My face does some major exercise at those. Sylvan Ryan, stay in the light, stay alive. Yes, most assuredly. Okay, now we have to try to attempt to get up onto, because, yeah. So, I guess it's a tiny little lip, and we have to attempt to get over. Okay. Play The Walking Dead on Xbox One. I don't have the Xbox One, though. That's the only thing. Doing great. Weekends always perk me up. How's the So the Friday night has been good. We are here on Friday night. It is Friday night. We're about 2 hours in on our Friday night. We're examining the industrial boiler that we need to move. So there's this big industrial boiler, that is a big industrial boiler. Holy crap. Look at this thing. I don't know. I'm playing The Walking Dead on Xbox One. Okay, that's cool. I have a PlayStation, though. That's the only thing. So, is it the same on both consoles? So, how are we gonna... Alright, well, we can... Hey, we can do flexes. Check this out. Check this out. We can flex. Check that. Flex. We're doing reps right here. We're doing reps with our giant crane arm. You know what? Actually, this crane is usually garbage. Jeremy! With the sound of the Viking war horn. So, yeah, we're doing reps with a giant industrial boiler. So, and now we feast. How's everything going? I was reading the good news on all of the stuff that you're doing. That's a strong boy. Strong boy. Stromboli. All right, so let's just set this down. Let's set that down right there. Let's wear this like a hat. We're now wearing that like a hat. We are wearing the industrial boiler like a hat. So I have an idea. It is, yeah, you know, we're accessorizing. We are accessorizing our Zix 605R. Thank you very much. Little bit. Sylvan Ryan, that is what I'm saying about the Zix 605R. This little fella be a little bit too effective in the things that we are trying to get done. When you need that extra weight up front for traction. Fabulous! Rico, this truck is fabulous, I'll have you know. This is the most fabulous of fabulous trucks right now. I think the red of the boiler brings out its paint job. So there is that. Also, I have absolutely no idea which direction I want to go to bring the industrial boiler over to where I need to bring the industrial boiler. This is it. This is it. Industrial boiler is what needs to be done to finish off everything. And I believe... Where are we? We're right there. So... Technically... I guess we can just kind of, yeah, let's just kind of loop around. Let's do it like a victory lap with this this wee little fella. And his new, you know what? I feel like an ant. I feel like an ant that is trying to move his queen from one part of the hive to the other part of the hive. I also have no idea if this is going to be a good idea or a bad idea. We will just call this an idea. Oops. My hat has moved. So we will call this an idea. It is neither good nor bad. You have D&D in a bit? Do you know if Vlad knows if there is... I thought there was going to be a Wayland stream tonight, but apparently not. Storm better say hi to Wayland for me, because I won't be able to play COD today. Oh, dude. Well, he's not on yet, and it is 20 past 8. Vlad. The mighty Vlad. Vlad. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Perfecting the maneuver I learned in New Guinea. Papua New Guinea, mind you. Vlad is going to multitask. Time for me to co-DM, so we'll see you soon. Vlad, I want you to give me a total player party kill. You need to murder all of the PCs. Take your NPCs and overrun all of the PCs. He got to play COD with Wayland so he can show off his... Oh, but Wayland's not on yet. Wayland is not on. I thought he was going to be on by now. Usually he fires up about 7:30 and he lets his stream run for like... He lets his stream percolate. We will say that he lets his stream percolate for approximately a half an hour before announcing that it is in fact done and ready for human consumption. Also, the really unfortunate thing about my giant hat right now is I have very limited visibility. So I can kind of see from the side, but I was rolling off of the cannon shot of him with... Yes, that was fantastic. That was so funny. He was actually gaming with the WWF belt, or the WWE belt, whichever one you want to use. Oops. It's hung up on a phone pole. Don't do that. Okay. Nope, we're good. We're good. In the immortal words of Gloria Gaynor, I will survive. Also, that was Gloria Gaynor, right? I want to say. Let's see. I really do feel like an ant. Oh, crap. Just carrying something obnoxiously oversized. Like wandering around the ant hive with my larval brethren. The cake version of that song is Mint. Alright. Stay away from these telephone poles, people. They'll get you every time. I wonder if we can actually turn this in like this. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Alright, I'm going to head off because I totally can't multitask on D&D stuff. Love to the Numpty Squad, Stormface. If you're on tomorrow, I'll be on. I'm usually not on weekends. I take the weekend and I goof off for myself. So that is what I do. But we'll see. We will probably be in some stream somewhere, some way, somehow. And I will be enjoying all of your time. So Numpty, Numpty, Numpty. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your evening or your tomorrow. Little Miss Savage K. Have lots of cake and cannibalize a bastard of an NPC. See, now, this is what I don't get. The boiler will pass through a tree, but it will not pass through a telephone pole. Well, hopefully someone on so we can all chill. You know what? We'll make something happen. Don't you worry. We will sit there and ponder the imponderables and question the reality of our galaxy. And which multiverse are we actually in? I don't know. Love all your faces. Also, hi and bye, Relic. We're all part of the Numpty Squad. You know, slang from across the pond is actually really comical, humorous stuff. Not gonna lie. Let's see if we can avoid this phone pole and avoid this tree stump over here. Because the last thing I want to do is get caught up on multiple things. Also, Jersey barriers that will most assuredly destroy my tires. Also, I really hope I can drag this thing around, because if I can't get by, I can't really use my winch, because the winch is being used for the purposes of holding this giant boiler aloft. You're actually just a cool NPC in the simulation I'm living through for whatever reason that is. Sylvan Ryan, you are most assuredly correct. Oops, crud. Crud. Back up. Hopefully we didn't get caught on anything. Too bad. Caught too bad. There we go. Okay, fall 2021 room is set up, and it has my logo in it. What are you talking about there, champ? What do you got going on there, fella? All right, let's top off our fuel just because we can. You've got your logo in your room. Lego Maego? Oh, yeah, this area. Okay. This area is where we typically bust out a winch, regardless of what we're driving. So, a Hostile Puma logo is in the map now. Okay. Which map? Fall 2021? I don't know what that is. Is that like a Trackmania kind of thing? Oh, crap. I am going to somehow have to squeak this through there. Alright, we'll get this. All of the maps, and yes, it's Trackmania. Okay. Alright. Set with time limit 0. Sounds sweet. Or is that sweet? Alright. Good. Best of... Yes. Yes, most assuredly. So, we are going to try to get this thing that is obviously way too large and already getting hung up on absolutely everything that we bring it near. We're going to have to try to get this through that there. Somehow. Nope. Doesn't want to go. Okay. Alright, I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea. Tell you what. About this. Okay. So this may not be the that would be way too intelligent, Sylvan Ryan. That would be way too intelligent. Oops. See, almost. See, almost. Alright, so... I know I'm making this way too difficult, and you're all probably cringing at the thought of like what I'm going to do. You look like a dog with a big stick trying to get through a door. Exactly. Exactly. This is what makes it comical. Okay. And I just actually realized that I have a giant probe sticking off the top of my 605 here. that I can actually use to sort of push this thing around with. Let's just restore the crane. How about that? Oh, it's hooked on the side there. Okay. All right. Everything about this is ridiculous, and I'm all about it right now because I'm fully committed to this this particular course of action. Oh, I took that tree down like nothing. I'm getting way too much of a kick out of this. This whole thing is way too funny. Okay. All right. All right. Oh crap. We're stuck on something. We're stuck on something else. Oh man. Okay. Oh, actually. Oh, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Okay. You're in the Tatra factory, you're stuck on everything. Yes, I am. But not before we get it through right here. And chances are... See? See? You all had your doubts. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to... I don't think I can go through that little area right there. So I'm going to back up just a little bit. Or am I? So nope, those aren't going to move. Imagine the boss just casually peering through his office window going, what? You can, very carefully. Don't forget your hat, Mr. Eastwood. Okay, so we're going to kind of gently, 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 gently. You're also missing something. I'm missing a lot of things. I'm missing effectively what would reasonably known as common sense. See, that's what they want you to think. Alright, so that's... We can't make that corner right there, apparently. Or at least they don't want us to make that corner. So I will attempt to kind of bring it out this way, spin around, and bring it back in. So... Exactly. Can't you just set the stuff on the ground in the zone and it counts as... So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oops. Forgot that I was carrying something like that. Only for two particular cars. Yeah. So. And chances are, because it's still got the arrow where it means that, like, it has to be used up. I want to see. I want to see. I want to prove my suspicions. Okay. Nope. 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 Okay. So, we actually do, well, there are a few other oddball special attacks I've run into in the Yukon. Okay, so we have to get a large trailer to put this thing on. I want to say, there is this wonderful wide flatbed that is right around the corner. So maybe we'll give that a shot. But we need a truck with a high set. So we'll go. We'll put this right there. Now, we get to do the fun thing. So we will go back to the garage here. And let's decide upon which truck we are going to use for this wonderful task at hand. I ironically only used that trailer for most dawn tasks. All right, Andre Worrell. I've carried 15 rolls of steel. That's a challenge. That is a very, very difficult challenge. Probably recommend a short truck. Well, see, then there's basically the idea that, oh, you know what, for a short truck? Hold on. No, I don't think we can do that with that, though. So how about... Wait a minute. We haven't used this thing for a while, and I effectively think that it's mostly just... like... That's just all on pavement. But I could also do something like the Navistar. I like the Navistar. I love the Navistar, actually. Let's go check out the Navistar. There's my Navistar. Good old Navistar. All right, let's get trucking. So now we just got to go around. Actually, what's the quickest way? Probably, yeah, to the left, right across the bridge, and then we'll basically be right there. And then we'll get the wide flatbed trailer. We'll flip that thing around. We'll lower the cargo onto that. Navistar is a fun truck when not... Yes. You're correct. I like this truck a lot, but I don't like the amount of coal that comes rolling out of the exhaust pipes. But this is like my... This is like my Fury Road war rig right here. And even though it doesn't have a locking differential, it's still very capable. This is a very, very capable truck. The only thing is we just have to make sure that we can flip over that giant trailer and... Well, no, we've got the Zix 605 that's right there. Thinking about buying Mad Max. The video game loader? Oh, I have to stick a beverage. It's a fun video game. It's a really, really fun video game. It's on sale on Steam? Yeah, it can't be... Dude, it can't be more than like $5. That came out in 2015. And for a... You know, for something like that from then, it's a really great game. Also, Loader, if you have any... And speaking of Steam, if you have any interest in anything having to do with Space Marines, like Warhammer 40K or anything like that, New World is... Yeah, New World looks pretty cool, too, though. I can't play it on console. It's on... It's exclusively for the PC. So... But, Loader, if you have any interest in Games Workshop or Warhammer 40K, they're doing a remastered re-release of Space Marine for the PC only through... I think it's Steam. And that is a cool game. That is a very cool game. That was such a blast to play. That was PlayStation 3. Alright. So, bring this bad boy around. Let's, oh, I think I can slip through and get the large trailer from the other way. Let's try that. Mad Max is $4.99. It's totally worth... $4.99 is absolutely worth it. Might have to take a look. Wish they would re-release Wing... Dude, Wing Commander was such a great game. But, you know, you're probably able to find that game somewhere, and you just have to run it in, like, a DOS window or something. So... that is suspended in midair by nothing. Back up. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's right, because we go through there. Okay. Go that way first. There's a lot of games that are available. That like a normal. Hope they finally release that single-player Star Citizen campaign. Squadron 42 or something like that. I think I picked up Rogue Squadron. Oh, crud. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, if this is here... So that's a cargo container right there that's in the way. Huh. Something tells me that they're working against me. I do like the work lights that are mounted all over this thing. Yeah. So... Let's do a little bit of reconnaissance, shall we? And if I'm able to, I might actually just be able to pick up that trailer and just drag it with the Zix. So, I don't think... Oh, wait a minute. It depends, I guess. Alright, so this breaks here. But this is here. Those are porta-johns. Alright, there is a mystery afoot. Ordered a DVD set of one of my favorite shows when I was young, Baba Black Sheep. I have never heard of that. So... okay. This is proving to be a puzzle. No, but that's over there. How am I going to get that through there? Curious, that was bait the middle. Based on the real-life World War II Pacific Island Fighter Squadron. Okay. So, even if I bring it through here, I can't squeeze too much right on through there. You know, I kind of wonder, can I... Okay. James Garner? Okay. That's reverse. We want forward. This may not be the right truck for this job now. Oh boy. So I have an idea. It may not exactly be the best idea, but it is an idea. About okay. There we go. All right. Up the center? Not really. Because we have to get this. Everything is actually... There's no direct route that we can go. It's actually blocked 3 different ways. Okay. We're going to have to pull it out a little bit. So, winch to, say, this point. Let's do that right there. Okay. Oops. That was there. Alright. I should probably pay attention to what's actually in front of me. But then, where's the sense of adventure? Alright. So I'm going to mount it to a high point on the truck and a high point on the trailer, and then hopefully... Oh, crap, I just realized something. I forget which saddle I have on this truck. Alright, perfect. Now here comes the real question. Which saddle did I remember to mount on this vehicle? Because I don't think it's the high saddle. I'll tell you that much right now. Attach trailer. Please install appropriate saddle to attach this trailer. Yeah, my bad. I brought the cargo container to the mission. The big road leading up to it ended at the rock slide. The mission marker was on the other side. I went around it, tipping over and having to pick the cargo up. I got around. The game was like, dude, I almost had you. But you got it, though, Sylvan Ryan. You absolutely got it. Alright. Let's see. Huh. Let's recover this guy. And you know what? We might break out the old reliable and ever awesome. Where'd he go? He's hiding. That's why. But Sylvan Ryan, you managed to do it though, right? Not a Tega. This guy. Freightliner 916A1. Change the low saddle to a high saddle. And let's give her the business. Oh yeah, and we've got beacons, so we're going to turn on beacons for safety. So, I think, yeah, we'll do this again. We'll go through here, get around there. We'll be good. We'll be good-ish. I like the new Phoenix. The only thing is, it doesn't have, can it take a high saddle? I'm not sure it can take a high saddle. Used a tree as a side load fulcrum and made an impossible arc, oops, crud, over the rocks to get back onto the main road on the other side. That is exactly the things that you need to do. That is fantastic. Also, I hope this truck works because it's got that goofy toolbox thing on the back there. Tatra Phoenix is nice. I do like the Tatra Phoenix. When this Freightliner gets boogieing at low speeds, it's actually pretty filled with get up and go. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if it will, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. Because this is the last and final thing that we have to do. And I guess if worse comes to worse, I can simply hoist and winch a large trailer onto the area to pack the cargo and just kind of arrange everything with like a Zix 605 and just call it a day. I mean, potentially. Little splash and dash. I really am looking forward to trying to sleep in tomorrow. And I say try to sleep in because I never really actually do sleep in. That's right. Off-road trucking. If the cash is there, we do not care. So, back to the Tatra factory. Manly Metalhead. Dude. How are you? How is everything? What is good? Thank you very much for the follow. super appreciate that. We are attempting to get an industrial boiler installed. Oh, crap. There we go. We didn't pop a tire. That's what counts. And trying to get an industrial boiler installed in the Tatra factory. Try saying that 3 times fast. Okay, and because we have the turning radius, we don't actually have to go over the concrete of death. Little chicane. Go. Around here. And there is the trailer that we want. There is the trailer that we need. There is the trailer that we desire. Alright. And there is some Sour Patch Kids, because I want them. Yep. There's J-Stu. J-Stu. Sour Patch Kids, buddy. All right. Let's see. Genoa salami snack pack thing right here. Okay. Trailer's too far away. All right. Let's line up a little bit better. I love salami. Genoa salami in a sandwich is fantastic. Lunch meats in sandwiches are wonderfully fantastic. Just finished off your lasagna. Oh, so that was the rest. Was that relic? Was that the rest of the lasagna? So it's all gone? Not to be had? Salami, cheese, and bread cracker. Alright, let's, Is this gonna work? Yes, it is. Alright. So, step number 2. Pop it into low plus. And let's try to make it work. Oop. There's an idea that is going to happen. Toasted rounds. I mean, if you say so. Toasted rounds. I love crackers. I have, what do I have? I've got saltines floating around somewhere. I've got all kinds of stuff floating around. But what we're attempting to do currently is going to be this. Let's put this guy right over here so we can clear that. Okay. You see, you picking up what I'm putting down? Think like crunchy russet chips from Chex Mix. Oh, that sounds actually really good. And then let's kind of swing this bad Larry over here. Okay. Don't go that far, buddy. Where are you going? Oh, wrong way. All right, so change to the Zix. Fire the Zix up. Let us now train mode. All right, let's get a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Let's see if this will actually sit on this, because I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I really hope that this is going to fit on this trailer. Now, back up. Oh, and you know what? I could actually use this truck from the back end to move stuff around. Okay, nope, this may work. Pack cargo? All right, this cargo takes 5 slots, which means I could actually have a 5-slot skinny trailer. And it may work. So let's see if I can actually get this truck with this trailer, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. No. No, maybe. No winch points. So... Alright. When in doubt, muscle it out. Come on, buddy. You got this. Do it. All right, maybe not. Maybe not. They really are, Sylvan Ryan. They really, really are. Okay, so let's come in with the Savior. I won't call it the Savior because the Freightliner actually did a really good job there. I'm not going to lie. The Freightliner did a hell of a good job there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to park right here. We're going to pop back over to this guy. See, and I don't... There we go. Right there. Right there. Ramming speed? No ramming speed, because I think that was going to actually topple. Oh, I know. Well, I do have fun with ramming speed. We have had very good luck with ramming speed prior. So, actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just push things. We are going to just push things. Okay, so now, right? Okay? Following me? Oh. Oh? Oh. Freightliner, back at you, buddy. Ball's in your court, champ. Let's do this. Cargo management. Unload. We are making a factory. This is our Tatra factory. That's just a logical adjustment. Tatra factory operational. Fire, steel, and the smell of fresh paint. This factory is rising up like a phoenix. Great work. Hopefully, the renewed factory would mean good things for the region. $15,900 and 1,900 experience points that I don't need. So, I'm not really sure how we're getting this trailer out of here, but we just built and finished a Tatra factory. So that means Western Railroads, done. Tatra factory, done. Rostov administration, done. So if we go over here, we look at the board, those check marks right there. Avalon KK, yeah, factory in the middle of the worst place on Earth. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. So guys, we built a factory. We finished some railroads. We did all kinds of stuff. We got the infrastructure of the area back in place. feeling pretty good about that. I mean, it's not launching a rocket. It's not launching a rocket, but it's pretty damn close. Got your Xfinity Wi-Fi bonus with the deal I got, and got a new keyboard. Kyle Edward Gaming. That is awesome, dude. And I hope things are going fantastic for you. Yeah, Sylvan Ryan, you might be right. It could potentially be part of the factory now. So, guys, we have finished a lot in this game. And we're about that 3-hour mark. So it's almost like the worlds have, you know, the stars have aligned. So we've had some cool stuff happen. This has been a good night. This has been a productive night. We've actually, you know, and honestly, it's almost been a little bit too productive because now we don't have any goals or anything to accomplish. But we do have the trials to do. But with that said, it is 9 o'clock right now. It is not really so much the witching hour as much as, say... Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I have a delightfully fantastic idea. Because this goes hand in hand with what we were talking about the other day. The video game Fear. So... I don't know who else has an interest in raiding a Viking Raider, if you will. Because we have the Mad Viking King, who is currently playing Fear. And I'm kind of thinking, that's almost like, oh. Kyle Edward Gaming. We may have to save that for another night. We might have... We'll save Truck Darts for another night. Because we are at that 3-hour mark, though. That's the thing. And it is 9 o'clock, and I still actually need to get some food. But Kyle Edward Gaming. Dude, you remind me of Truck Darts the next night, and we will absolutely do that. So, guys, join me if you will. And let's show some love to this wonderful, glorious human being. His name is Mad Viking King. I think he's awesome. And the dude is a riot. And he's playing Fear. We were just talking about Fear. The wonderful video game. So guys, all of you who have gone along on this glorious, wonderful, fantastic journey with me, who enjoy everything from Trackmania to SnowRunner and anything in between, all y'all who come by and hang out just for the giggles, and maybe because you're actually related to me, Chase Do, thank you so very much. We are now going to go over and we are going to raid Mad Viking King. So let's all kind of go along for the party because he's a good dude. He just did a charity stream not that long ago. He's a lot of fun. I'm going to be back on Monday and we're going to figure out what we're going to do on Monday. No plan, no problem. Guys, thank you again. It's been a long week, but we made it. I appreciate every single one of you being here. You're all mutually supportive, and you add so much more to this little community that we've created. And I thank you for that. And we'll catch you Monday.